Ashley, would you turn that off and stop screaming at the top of your lungs? Your dad just got back from work and he's taking a nap.
Sorry, Mom, I said as I turned down the radio.
One of these days I'm gonna break that radio into pieces.
I heard Dad say as his heavy footsteps went past my bedroom. Dad hated it when I sang. I didn't understand why when everyone else said I had a beautiful voice. Some even called it angelic. I won countless singing competitions at school, but whenever I came home with the trophy, he threw it in the trash, saying I was wasting my time. My family was not rich. Dad was a construction worker while Mom stayed at home taking care of everyone.
You need to focus on your grades. Forget about all this singing.
He'd always say. Dad might as well have told me to stop breathing. Singing was my life, and my dream was to become a famous music star. Do you want your dream to come true? Please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Then hit that notification bell and see what happens.
Hey, what are you always writing in there?
Surely, a girl in my class stood over my desk. It's none of your business, I said and quickly closed my notebook.
But I want to see,
she said as she took the notebook from me. Stop it! I tried to snatch it back, but it was too late. She was already reading it out loud to the whole class.
I was born with golden lips,
she read in a high-pitched voice.
Oh my God, is this a love poem? Aw, our sweet Ashley is in love.
The whole class laughed.
Actually, it's a song. I heard her sing it. It's really nice.
My best friend Lucas said, and my face instantly turned into a tomato. I had a huge crush on him, and I'd die if he found out. I had no idea you were listening, I said shyly.
I was, and it was so cool. Come on, sing it for the whole class.
He dared me. What? No way.
I bet she's not even that good.
Shirley rolled her eyes. Actually, I am, I said confidently. I stood up and took a deep breath. The whole class now quiet, all their attention focused on me. When I started to sing, the class went silent. I was so lost in the moment, I didn't notice that Lucas was recording the whole thing. When I was done singing, the whole class erupted in cheers.
That was amazing. Don't forget me when you become famous.
If only my dad felt the same. I sat back in my seat feeling sad and defeated.
Ashley, you won't believe who commented on your video.
Lucas ran into class excited. He was referring to the video of me singing in class a few days earlier. He uploaded it to his Instagram page and the video went viral. Who is it?
It's Maria Lopez. Isn't she your idol?
What? Let me see. Maria was a famous pop star. She had millions of fans over the world, me included. I couldn't believe my eyes when I read her comment. She's asking me to reach out to her.
Are you going to?
Are you kidding? Of course. In fact, I'll do it right now. I answered while typing a reply to Maria's comment on the video. Later that day, Maria replied with an invite to her studio. I was on cloud 9.
Your hands are shaking,
Lucas said as we sat waiting for Maria. I'm so nervous. I can't believe I'm about to meet my idol.
Hey, Ashley, right?
Maria waved as she walked into the room. A guy with a camera followed right behind her. I was starstruck and I struggled to get any words out. I still can't believe this is happening. She smiled kindly and shook her hands.
You better believe it because we've got work to do. How do you feel about singing in a professional studio?
Right now?
Yes, right now. Unless you're not ready.
She's ready. Right, Ashley?
Lucas held out his hand for me and I took it.
Oh, you guys are so cute together.
We walked inside the studio where a few people were busy setting up.
So, do you have a song in mind?
How about I sing one of yours? She looked unsure.
I don't know. My songs are pretty hard to sing for a beginner.
Ashley can sing anything.
I had no idea Lucas was such a fan of my singing. Thanks, Lucas.
Okay, if you're sure, just pick a song from my new album and let's hear it.
As I began singing, I could see the doubt on Maria's face, but about a minute into the song, her eyes widened. When I was done singing, the people inside the studio stood up and clapped.
That was incredible! I'm so glad you came today. I'm going to make you a star.
What do you mean?
I want you to join my record label. I have to talk to a few people, but I'm sure they'll love you just as much as I do. What do you say?
Yes. I mean, it's totally up to Ashley.
Lucas made everyone laugh. I couldn't believe that my dream was coming true, and much earlier than I expected. I should have been jumping up and down with joy, but the thought of breaking the news to my parents terrified me. Dad had made it clear that pursuing a music career was out of the question.
Ashley? I expected much more excitement.
Maria, this has been my dream ever since I was a little girl.
Then why don't you look happy?
My parents, Dad especially, they'll never agree to it.
I can try and talk to them for you.
I knew it was a long shot, but I didn't have much choice, so I agreed to bring my parents to meet Maria the next day. When Lucas and I got to my house, Mom was preparing dinner. Mom, is Dad home yet? I need to talk to both of you.
Is everything all right, dear?
Yeah, everything's great actually. I couldn't hide my huge smile. A few minutes later, Mom and Dad sat on our living room couch waiting for me to speak. I crossed my fingers and told them about my eventful afternoon meeting with Maria. I was so nervous, my palms were so sweaty. She offered me a record deal. She's gonna make me famous.
Absolutely not. I can't believe you went behind our backs and met with that evil woman.
Maria's not evil, Dad. I'm very lucky that she wants to help me. Please, just meet her and hear what she has to say about my future. As soon as I said that, I knew I made a huge mistake.
Your future? What does she know about your future? Is she your mother now? Are we not doing enough for you that you have to go and trust a stranger with your future? But she's really good, Mr. Stencil. Watch this video and see for yourself. I'm not watching any videos.
Dad snatched Lucas's phone and threw it across the room. Lucas, I'm so sorry. You can have my phone, I said in between sobs. I was so angry at Dad's outburst, but I was angrier at my mom's silence during the whole thing. How could she let Dad get out of control like that? I resented them both. You know I'm turning 18 in a week. You can't stop me from signing the deal, I said defiantly.
What did you just say?
Dad looked like an enraged bull. I said I'll be 18 soon. You can't control me anymore.
Get out, now! You think you're all grown up and you don't need us anymore? Leave now!
But where is she going to go?
Mom looked horrified.
I don't care. She clearly thinks she's better than us, so let her go live her fancy life.
And that, my friends, is how I found myself back at Maria's studio with nothing but a bag full of clothes and my notebook. Maria was shocked to see me there, but she promised to do everything she could to make me a star. She also welcomed me to live with her. On my 18th birthday and a day after graduation, I signed a multi-million record deal with Maria's Butterfly Records.
Ashley's first single will be out in a few weeks, so be on the lookout, guys.
She announced to her fans a few hours after we signed the deal. I had no idea how much work went into recording one single song. I was at the studio for hours every day, sometimes going late into the night. I was not allowed to reveal the name of the song until it was released. One morning, Maria and I were having breakfast when something on the radio caught my attention.
Coming up next is Ashley Stencil with her debut single, I Was Born with Golden Lips.
Hey, that's my song! I exclaimed. I couldn't explain the feeling of hearing myself on the radio. I was so happy, but at the same time, so nervous. What if they hated my voice? I'd seen celebrities quickly rise to fame only for them to come crashing down. Turns out I had nothing to worry about. I Was Born with Golden Lips received so much praise. It became an instant fan favorite. Radio stations played the song every day for weeks. It felt like a dream. I was invited to countless interviews and radio shows. They called me the girl with the golden lips. A few weeks after my song came out, I had more money than I knew what to do with. Maria introduced me to all the right people. She helped me hire a manager, a hair and makeup artist, a stylist, and a few other people who did almost everything for me. I also moved out of Maria's house into my own, thanks to my now very fat bank account. Life was great. I was still getting used to the fact that I had fans now. People recognized me when I walked outside. They asked to take selfies with me. They even asked me to sign some autographs. Can you believe that?
You're here!
Lucas shouted when I walked into my former high school's auditorium. In a few hours, it was going to be the venue of my very first live show. Being back there was emotional for me. Months had gone by and I still hadn't spoken to my parents. Hey, I have to go get ready for the show. You'll be here, right?
I wouldn't miss it. I can't wait to see you on stage.
He gave me a quick kiss and left. Oh, did I forget to tell you? Lucas was my boyfriend now, much to my fans' delight. They even nicknamed us Cashly.
Aw, you guys are so cute. Hashtag couple goals.
Maria teased me. She was on the stage doing a sound test. Don't start. So is everything set up for tonight?
Yes, you'll be first on stage, then I'll join you after you sing your first song. Are you nervous?
Yes, but I'm ready. I just wish my mom was here tonight. Maria looked like she wanted to say something but stopped herself at the last minute. Was Maria keeping a secret? Keep watching to find out. Hours later, the school auditorium was full of eager fans. I was backstage with Lucas, who was just as nervous as I was.
You'll do great. Now go.
I let go of his hands and walked on stage. The crowd went wild, and I had to wait a few minutes before I could start singing. When I started singing, all of my nerves fled. I was so caught up in the moment, I didn't notice that someone else had walked onto the stage and was singing with me. It's only when the song ended that I opened my eyes and I saw the person standing next to me. Mom? What are you doing here? The crowd went wild.
I thought you could use a backup singer.
Oh, Mom, it's so good to see you. Guys, this beautiful woman on stage with me is my mom. Wasn't she great? I embraced Mom and the roar of the crowd was deafening. It was Maria's time to come up on stage, so Mom and I went backstage. A very excited Lucas was waiting for us. Mom, how did you get on the stage?
When Lucas told me about your show, we came up with the idea of surprising you.
I spoke to Maria about it, and she made it happen.
So that's what she was hiding. We stayed for Maria's performance, then I invited my mom to my house after the show ended. When we arrived at my house, Mom couldn't hide her surprise.
Wow, this is where you live? It's so big.
I'm making a lot of money now, Mom. I smiled uncomfortably. After a few minutes of awkward silence as my mom looked around my home, we finally sat down to talk. So, how's Dad?
Your dad and I are getting a divorce.
Lucas excused himself and left the room. Oh, Mom, I'm so sorry.
Don't be. I should have left him a long time ago. I wanted to be a singer just like you know. I had so many songs written down.
I didn't know that.
When you were a little girl, you found my notebook stored in my closet. In the notebook were the words to I Was Born with Golden Lips. You copied that song to your notebook and started to memorize it. It was the first song I ever wrote.
What? Why didn't you ever record it?
Your dad didn't like it when I sang, so I stopped. After you were born, I told him I was thinking of starting a music career, and he got so angry. He threatened to leave us.
It's not too late, Mom. Do you still have your notes?
Yes, I do. Why?
Because I want us to do a song together. You saw how much the crowd loved your voice. Mom's face lit up.
Oh, Ashley, you have no idea how long I've been dreaming of this.
During the weeks that followed, Mom moved in with me and we started recording our song. I can't wait for you guys to hear what Mom and I came up with. Hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss it.